Thanks for staying with us right here on Sunrise as we continue this morning. Well, as the Good News team have already said, music producer Silo Chikotwala joins us this morning. And of course, him and Brenda Fassie Bongani have been involved in a war of words. Now, the disagreement stems from an upcoming movie based on Brenda Fassie's life. Twala plans to file a legal application to block production of the film, saying he has rights to the late icon's music in any films about her. Now, to get more on the story, we are joined in studio by the man himself. Good morning to you, sir, and thanks for joining us.
Morning, Connie. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good.
So, this Brenda Fassie movie, according to these reports, it's not going to happen because you and Bongani are disagreeing. Just give us a brief background. What exactly is going on?
In short, Connie, you'll recall that after Brenda's passing, Bongani and I were not talking because there was a court case where Bongani said, we have mismanaged the funds, me, EMI, and Sambro. So I wasn't talking to Bongani. 8 years later, Bongani confronted me. I was even surprised. I was even shocked to get a call from him because we're not talking. And then he had a problem with the executor. The executor had stolen about 8 million rand of his that we left for him after Brenda's passing. So he said I must help him remove the executor. I assisted him removing that executor, and we found that about 8.8 million rand was missing. It's gone. And then after that, Mr. Mthembu, the new executor, was appointed. And it was that time that Bongani said, you know, we need to do something about my mom, the film and all that, you know. I said to him, your mom's film is very big. We can't just do it like Bomatluputu and all that. We need a proper budget and all that, you know. Then I approached a company, a friend of mine, Zinge Production. And then he said, Bongani wants this, what can we do? He said, okay, we'll put the money, but Bongani will be part of us, you know. So we actually then hired the services of Professor Zake Simda, another gentleman who did worked with Malcolm, Spike Lee on Malcolm X.
But that's a whole different production. This is not this one that's currently going on.
Yeah, no, we hired them to actually work on the Brenda, the research and everything. That's not a different production.
Okay, I'm saying this is not the Showbiz which is coming out of the UK.
Yes, that's not Showbiz.
Zynga is another production company. It's a local production company.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently where things stand, you're not involved with the Showbiz production company that's coming out of the UK, and then that's where the dispute is coming from.
No, we have an agreement. Bongani gave us the rights.
Oh, he gave you the rights?
Bongani, Fassie Records, I've got two agreements. Fassie Records gave us the rights.
Okay.
The executor gave us the rights. Okay. So we have the agreement. So anyone who wants to shoot the Brenda Fassie film must talk to us. We must work together.
So he doesn't have the rights on his own?
He doesn't. It's like, you know, we were working with him, looking after him, doing so many things. Then he decides to sell because of our differences last year. Last year I had some differences with him. When I complained about, I'll be open. You know, because he had problems. I think it was in the paper where he was thrown out in the street. So he called me again, and I had to assist him, getting him about 230,000. So when I complained that you're extravagant and I'm not going to assist you, he got upset. Then he hired another manager, and that manager said, we're terminating in December. They said, we're terminating your agreement. We're not giving you the rights to shoot the movie. But that's, I think they actually approached the British company. So now the British company promised them whatever they did, and there was exchange of money. That's when he decided that no, we don't have the right.
So currently what's happening is that you're saying that you're going to block, you're seeking legal application to block the production of the movie. Is that the position that you're taking?
Correct, yes.
So basically that movie is not going to go into.
It's not. We have to go to court. The court has to decide who has the rights.
So then you're saying that you correctly have the rights, and Bongani doesn't have the rights.
He gave us the rights. It's no.
But how does he give you? What do you mean he gave you the rights? How does he give you the rights?
The rights to shoot his mom's film. It's like the Mandela film. Yeah. They gave it to Anal Singh.
Okay.
The rights.
So you have an agreement with him.
We have an agreement
that
with
you have the rights.
Yes, he gave us the right that, look, you can invest your money, do the research, go out there, and you understand what I'm saying? That's how we hired.
So how far in advance were you with that process?
We gave them a document as thick as this. Professor Zakes Mda, he has finalized. I mean, I think synopsis, everything. But Zakes gave them that. To be honest with you, let's be honest. How are you going to shoot Brenda's film? I'm not actually, forget about my rights. Between 1983 and before Brenda sang political songs and all that, from Too Late for Mama Go, how are you going to tell, how is Bongani going to tell that story if it's Bongani writing the film? You have to hire people who are there. Even myself, I can't. You have to hire people with expertise, people who know the life story of Brenda and all that. But Bongani cannot do it on his own. I'm surprised the British company are allowing Bongani to write the film about his mother. When Brenda started the career, Bongani was not born.
Okay, so he wrote...
He's the one who's writing.
He's wrote the script himself.
Yeah, he's the one who's writing. He's the one who's telling them what to write. We might actually see Brenda not taking drugs in that movie.
Well, but isn't that his right to tell that story if he wants to tell it that way?
No, it's wrong. Why you want to tell the story?
Maybe that he wants to tell a side of his mother.
I agree with you. I agree with you. We're not talking about that. We're talking about he gave us the rights to shoot the film. We have the rights. We're not actually talking. We also have, remember, I spent almost 8 years with Brenda. I can tell a lot about Brenda Fassie that they don't know. If we were working together, I will be able to share. Even if it's not British company, if they've approached us and said, guys, let's work together. Like I actually proposed that. Let's work together. Let's not fight. They refused.
So there's no possibility that you and Showbiz B Film Productions can work together?
I think if you had the interview at SABC on what yesterday it was, they're not interested in working with us. They said no, they want to work with Bongani. It's not a problem. They can. We're not actually saying. We're saying to them, Bongani Fassie gave us the rights. Bongani Fassie also gave Showbiz the rights. So
the court must decide.
Because Bongani gave two people the rights. It's us and Showbiz. So the court must decide on that because it's Bongani's fault. People must not blame us. It's not like we see Kwaga or anything. Bongani is the one who must be blamed. Now people are feeling pity for Bongani. There's a lot of things that people don't know about Bongani. We know them better. We live with him. We know what kind of a person he is. So people must not be sympathetic about that. No, we know it's not that. Yeah. He gave two companies.
We want to see the Brenda Fassie story. That's what we want to.
Thank you very much. If you want to see the Brenda Fassie story, it's when we work collectively. Bongani must work with us. Showbiz must come, we'll assist them, even raising the money. We must not go and shoot a 4 million rand Brenda Fassie film. The 4 million, I think the budget they have is it's less than that. We need a lot of money to shoot the Brenda Fassie film so that South Africans can have a good product, not a fake.